Star Galactica, St. Joe Narcata, your fairy god fam. Thank you, super friends, for being here with us once again. We're gonna find our easy seated pose as I welcome you all to join us here. YouTube Live, TikTok Live, Galactivators here on the beautiful beach in Love Beach, California. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Thanks for being here in person with us. This is going to be a powerful, powerful Galactivated yoga today. The energies in the matrix are super intense as we are beginning the second facet of our dragon matrix that we are in the center of right now, super friends. At this time of the dragon, this dragon day, crystal planetary dragon and the crystal spiritual egg that we are in. I invite you to sit with us on the earth, take off your shoes, take off our egos. Thank you everyone for being with us, and we're going to find that easy seated pose. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares, thank you for subscribing. And by the way, our TikTok subscribers are free and welcome to comment during our live stream today. And we invite you to start rolling our shoulders up, back, down. So there's a spiritual motherliness, a mama dragon, and that spiritual egg enveloping us all, crystal egg, and a ability to envision now. Our mind is a monkey in these Planet of the Apes. And we're gonna allow this spiritual mama dragon to envelop us in a crystal egg of light. As we sit here, let those shoulders just sink back down, and we're gonna just shake our head side to side and shake out our face. Shake everything up. Like a cheetah, we just ran. We ran so far away from all those dungeons and demons and dragons and now we're just gonna arrive here right now on the beach, into our bodies, into our breath, and take those shoulders once again up, back, down, and just settle now and drop in. And then we're gonna use our hands and we're gonna just wipe our bodies and just shake it off. One side, another, our head. Just wipe off that old snake skin. Wipe off the back, wipe off the front, wipe off yesterday, the day before that. All the highs, all the lows, all the good times, all the shadows. And then we're just gonna tap onto the top of our head. This is the week of purification, super friends. To wash away all that isn't us. From our roots to our mind's eye to our emotions. Today is emotional detox day. So we're just gonna allow ourselves to feel everything. Let the tears flow. Let the heart open. Let our vibration rise up to love. We're getting recalibrated today. And then we're just gonna slap on these beautiful human body suits we're creating all the time. With food, with our thoughts, with our intent. And then bring our hands to stillness, maybe even in our laps, palms up, thumbs touching. Sit as the Buddha, waiting under that Bodhi tree for our gift of enlightenment. And as we breathe in our mind's eye, we're just gonna drop that root chakra, rooting cord, just dump out from anything we're holding on to. Any intensity, any density, any recurring thought patterns. Just drop them down to the earth, give them to Pachamama, Mama Gaia, Lady Tara, Om Tara Tutare Turi Svaha, Terra Firma. Just let that rooting cord reach down, down, down through all the layers: sand, water, earth, bedrock, through the golden rivers, through the vast oceans, through all the layers and all the dimensions. And then we're going to reach that crystalline core of the earth. Let's all meet there. And let that spark of the living planet just blast up. Breathe it up through that rooting cord, up through our spine, allowing ourselves to grow a little bit taller. Right out through the top of our mind. Let that earth kundalini rise in us as a dragon, allowing us to become even taller now. Our crown opening up, that light pouring through, bathing us. As we take 3 more deep breaths like this, just allow all the stories and dramas of our beautiful lives to just leave us as a ghost. As we breathe in even more light, let that light pass down from the heavens, through our bodies, up from the ground, through our bodies, and out our third eye, out our crown, into the field all around us. And then let's inhale. Take those arms out and up. Reach up with that right arm, gather our intention, grab on. Like we're reaching for the heavens, and then let's reach up with that left arm. Reach for the sun, the moon, the stars, grab on. Reach for those cosmic vibrations. Reach up with both hands at the same time, and then clap our hands together. Gather those fingers together like we're gathering this starlight, this fresh air, this new breath, breathing in into our belly. And then as we exhale, we're going to rotate those palms up and just press up. And we're going to pulse our belly, taking some breath of fire. Focus on the exhales. Pump that belly. Pulse that belly. We're cleansing, purifying our sacral chakra today. Your emotions, your water body. Pull that belly in as you exhale. Pick up the pace. Let the inhales happen on their own. Just focus on the exhales. You're purging with your breath, with that holy fire, lighting that Agni, that sacred flame, igniting that lamp. Keep going. You could do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Squeeze your root. Look up at that third eye. Big smile. And exhale. Fold over our lap. Hands come forward. Let the contents of your thoughts just spill out. Give all your thoughts to the earth. Rising on up. Let's shift the crossing of our legs. Bring the other leg on the top. Keep with it. You could do it. You could do it. You got it. Breathing in, arms up to the sky. Breathe out. Let's twist to the right. You're doing great. You're doing fine. You're supposed to let everything flow. This is our purification day. Our emotions are flowing. Our body's wringing itself out like a sponge. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Let it flow. This is your gift to you, this time alone with yourself, your inner self. Your yoga. Keep breathing into it. Notice what comes up. Allow it to be. Without letting the stories or dramas carry you, Inhale, arms up to the sky, blue skies overhead. As we exhale, twist to the other side. Keep lifting your heart, breathing. Let everything flow through freely. Keep breathing. Let yourself feel everything that comes up. Inhale, arms up. Once again, we're going to play with some breath of fire. This time, we're going to gather the fire from the sun, Amun, Surya, and we're going to pull it down. Into our lower centers. Well-being, happiness, joy, bliss. Pull it in. We exist. I am. We deserve. We are. Feel the energy flow, awakening the channels. Kundalini rise. It's a dragon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale, arms up. Look up at the third eye. Hold the breath in. Clap the hands together and lace the fingers the opposite way. Lift our neck up and back. Let it fall. Stretch back. Keep holding a big smile. Exhale, palms up to the sky. Send all the breath out. Let your body ignite a flame of life. Om Namah Shivaya. And then let's breathe in and fold forward. Congratulations, everyone. We officially made it into the Aquarian age. Pluto is now officially in Aquarius. Mercury is retrograding. Enjoy this beautiful, powerful time. Our whole solar system is officially in the waters. Our fish is officially back in the great ocean, that great motherly ocean of love. We made it. So just embrace it and breathe into it. We're shedding the old to reveal the fresh from within. As we begin to rise on up, bringing our hands behind, let's unwind those legs and stretch them out, shake them out. So first, let's just stretch back, reach those hands so they're facing back. Spread those yogi toes, flexing our feet, lifting our heart, send that head up and back. And bring our head forward. Let's bend our knees, curl up into a ball, into the seed. Just breathe into whatever's coming up. Allow it to be. Little half circles with our neck. Inhale, lift our heart, lean back, straighten those legs. Deep breath. Bending our knees, planting our hands back behind, lifting our hearts. Let's press into the ground, lifting our hips, sending our head back. Gaze up at that third eye. Drink in all this joy, this bliss. And coming on down, let's straighten our legs, reach our arms up, and exhale, hinge forward, tucking our chin under. Find your breath, find your heart, find your inner frequency, that inner tone. Listen in your inner ear to the frequencies. Lifting our heart. Let's send this right arm up and back. Oh, Charlie. Can you wipe the sand off her face? With our palms up, opening to receive all of today's blessings. Allow ourselves to just be that empty vessel and this divine light. Go in gamma. Let the super conscious X-ray light pass into us. Ultraviolet light, activating that luminosity, awakening our light body, our astral body, be our bliss body. And then let's fold, fill up with the love of dog, fold over ourselves. Inhale, lift our heart and send this left arm up and back, opening our heart, raising our frequency to our heart's pure love. As we lift that palm up, breathe, stretch our eyes. Gratitude, love, thankfulness, joy, blue skies overhead on a cloudy day. Sunshine for us. Because it's the fairy way, right, Princess Charlie? Mwah. Dog is love. And coming on back to center, folding over ourselves one more time. And then let's come on up. Let's come into a squat. So we're gonna just breathe. Just balance here on our toes, lifting those heels up. Fill up with the love of dog. We'll bring our hands to our knees. Play with rolling those shoulders back and down a few times. And then let's inhale, rise up, coming up onto those tippy toes. Interlace those thumbs, reach up tall. And then as we exhale, coming back, hands into our hearts. Just notice how you feel. Where are you at now on the unicorn spectrum? Are you a 0? Just a big lump of unicorn poop? Or are you a 13, the unicorn's horn? Yay! Good news happening for those around. That's what we're spreading all over the town. Super friends, Galactivate. Love, gratitude, send it up and around. Let's take our feet kind of wide now. Let's inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, squat down. Inhale out and up. Leaning back. Exhale, squat it on down. Inhale, arms out and up. Lean back, big smile. Exhale, squat it on down. Inhale, arms out and up. Leaning back. We're gonna bring ourselves to the front of our spaces, so making sure we have room behind us. We're gonna do this again. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, squatting on down. And now we're gonna roll back, feet over head into a plow. And then we'll roll forth. We're gonna be coming back up to our squat. So we're gonna use the momentum. So let's maybe play with that a few times. Going back. Coming back up into the squat. Arms out and up as we breathe in. Palms together, lean back. Exhale, squat it on down. Deep breath in here. Exhale, roll back, feet overhead, plow. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward into our squat. Inhale, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. Exhale, squatting it on back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll back, feet overhead. Plow pose. This time, let's hang out here for a few breaths. Walk those elbows in, shoulders in, legs to the ground. Deep breath. Make sure your shoulders are supporting your neck. And then if it feels good, you're welcome to bring your feet up over your hips. And releasing and squatting back forward. Hands into our hearts. And inhale, rising on up. Palms together, lean back. And hands together, feet together into a mountain pose. And then let's just release our arms out to the side, gripping the earth. Let's inhale and lift this right leg forward and arms up to the sky. Making some circles with our ankles and wrists, one way and the other way. And then step it on forward, coming up onto those tippy toes. Make sure those legs are balanced, hip width apart, and drop into that front quad, reaching those arms up on those back tippy toes. Drop down, breathe in, rise up, and breathe out, drop down. Breathe in, rise, drop down, lower. Breathe in, rise, and lower. Let's bring those hands down, that back knee down. Deep breath in. And exhale, send those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, coming forward, lift that back knee. Let's float it back into a down dog. So hands on the ground, hips up high, press into the earth, head falls through our arms. Find our breath. Inhale, shift our weight forward. Exhale, lower on down to the ground. Inhale, press into the earth, lift our hearts, look up with our third eye. Om Namah Shivaya. Big smile. Exhale, lowering down to the ground and breathing in, pressing up plank, back to downward dog. Shake everything out. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. Inhale, lift our hearts, straighten our spine. Exhale. With a flat back, let's inhale, reverse swan dive, hands out and up. Palms together, lean back. And hands come together in our hearts. Tri-toed. All right, super friends, let's inhale this left leg forward and reach those arms up to the sky and make some circles with our foot and handsies. And then we're gonna step this foot forward, nice wide stance. Find that space between our feet so they're hip width apart. Space between our legs so we can keep that back heel lifting. And then sink into that front thigh. Knee over our ankle, drop down. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift up, and settling all the way down to the ground. Drop that front knee, or that back knee down, and sink into that front hip flexor. As we breathe, stretch our eyes up. And as we exhale, send those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, coming forward, curl those back toes, lift that knee, float it on back into a plank pose. Nice and strong here. And then shifting our weight forward, lower down to the ground. Inhale, peel our hearts up, cobra. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering to the ground. Mwah. Give the earth a kiss, Big Mama Dragon, as we press on up to plank. And then this is a great time for our yoga challenge, our push-up challenge, 5 a day. If you want to play, or you could just hang out in plank pose. Flowing with our breath. Lowering. Rising. And then back to downward dog. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, walking those hands back to our feet into a forward fold. Let's shake out our head. Our faces are everything. Inhale, lift our heart with a flat back. Hands above or below our knee. Exhale, folding. Leading with our heart, reverse swan dive, rising. Palms together, lean back, look up at that third eye. And exhale, back to center, hands in our hearts. So now if there's anyone in your life you'd like to dedicate this yoga to, please send all your love and all of your well-being to them. Inhaling, arms out and up. We're going to take our feet wide and stand in our victorious mudra. And just run those currents of victory through us. And let's say the affirmation. Please repeat after me. Victory is ours! Victory is ours! Super friends, Galactivate! Clapping those hands together, pulling them down the center line. Let's bring those feet together one more time. And let's inhale this right leg up. Step it on forward, arms come up, and set it on down. Let's pivot that back foot so our legs are in one straight line. And the back toes facing forward, back heel back, bending into that front knee, shoulders and hips square forward for a warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Make sure you can see your big toe and second toe. Keep pressing back with those back pinky toes. Keep reaching up and opening our hearts. And sinking down over that knee over our ankle. And then we're gonna change it. So let's open those arms away from one another, bending that knee, opening those hips and shoulders up to the side, focusing on the middle finger of that front hand. Warrior two, bending that knee over our ankle. And rotating this palm up to the sky. Left arm can be above or below our knee or wrapped behind our back. Just feel into it, opening through that side body. And then breathing, coming back to warrior two. Let's straighten that front arm. Reaching forward with this arm. Let's bring that right arm down, left arm up. Taking a triangle. Inhale, coming on back up. Bending that front knee as we exhale. Let's cartwheel these hands down to the ground. Drop that back knee and heel toe. Bring this right foot over to the left. Coming into my favorite on the side of that hip for a pigeon pose. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, walking ourselves forward. Sleeping swans. Notice what comes up. Breathe into any emotions, any feelings, any thought currents, thought patterns. Send your breath in there. Feel all the purification happening using the spirit of your breath, the winds of change Talk to your body, talk to your cells with your breath. Encourage fluidity and opening and well-being and a softening and a correcting and an adjusting and aligning. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, rising on up. Swinging this leg around. Let's come on into a tabletop. Just move that spine up and down. Shoulders over our wrists, hips over our knees. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze for cow. Exhale, arch our spine and drop our crown for cat. Coming back to center, curl our toes, press into the ground, lift our knees, push up and back, reach those heels down. And then let's walk our hands back to our feet, taking it into a forward fold. Just shake everything out in our head, our neck, our shoulders, any tension. As we inhale, lifting our heart. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reverse one, dive arms out and up, rising. Palms together, leaning back, lifting our chin, our heart, our eyes, our drishti. Look up to the highest self, our super conscious self. Om Namah Shivaya, bringing our hands into our heart. Om Namo Narayanaya, welcoming our divine. And then let's bring our hands to our hips and bring this left knee up, extending it on forward, arms up, whoop to the skies, and then floating that foot, pivoting that back foot, lining those legs up, square those hips and shoulders forward, bend into that front knee. Reach up with those arms as you drop low with your hips, playing with getting that front thigh parallel to the ground, knee over our ankle, back toes turned out. Shoulders back and down. One more breath. And then as we exhale, open our hips and shoulders and arms out to the sides. As we bend back down into that front knee, make sure you can see that knee over your ankle, warrior two. Gazing at that middle finger, that front hand. Deep breath. Breathe in all the light into your emotional body, all the power of love, all the spiritual support, the mother load of love from the Aquarian age. Super friends, Galactivate! Left hand comes up, right hand above or below our knee or wrapped behind our back, stretching up as we continue to bend into that front knee, open. Let's straighten that front leg as we lean back even further, pulling with that arm, stretching that side of our body. And coming back up, keep that front leg extended, reach forward with that left arm, and then let it fall down, opening up that right arm up to the sky. Open our hearts. Unconditional love. Welcome that in. Breathe it in. Yoga. Parameshivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. One with the bliss of existence. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Om Nityanandam Padmashivoham. Inhale, rising on up. Bend into that front knee. Exhale as we cartwheel those arms around, bringing that back knee down, heel toe, bringing this left foot over to the right, squaring our shoulders and hips forward, lifting our hearts, finding that juicy space for that hip, that leg, the more parallel to the front of your mat, your thigh, your shin is, there you go, it'll reach a different part of your hip. So if your hip is really tight, you might find you want to get that foot in closer to the crease. So right leg straight back behind us, and then let's walk ourselves forward for a sleeping swan. You can cradle your head in your hands. You can even use it to lift your cheeks and smile. If you want to do some face yoga, just relax and breathe. Deep breath. A few more breaths like this. Slowly rising on up, swing this left leg back behind us. And while we do so, let's take a 22-second drink break. And some water. Right, swinging those legs back behind. Let's take it down into a cobra. So just once again, stretching our lower back, roll the shoulders back and down, look up with our eyes. And as we lower down, rest into the ground, coming up into a plank, we're gonna pivot onto the sides of our feet, stacking our shoulder over our wrist, side plank. You can modify this if you like it less intense. You can bring that right knee down and pivot that foot back behind you. Or if you like it more intense, you can even lift that left leg up. Just find your breath. And then we'll bring this left arm back down, pivoting over to the left, stacking our shoulder on our wrist, elevating this right arm up. Check your alignment, make sure you're nice and strong. And then if you'd like to modify in any way, you can play with that. You can bring this knee down if you like, or you can lift this right leg up if you like. Just keep breathing. Last few breaths here. And then bringing this hand down. Let's just sit back into a child's pose. So reaching those arms forward, third eye to the ground. Connect to the earth as a loving mother. and a nurturing father. And then let's rise on up. Let's just sit on our heels, and you could sit down in between your legs if you like, or sit on them, whatever feels the best for you. Let's place our hands on our chest right here, and then we're just gonna let our head fall back. So just pushing down with that skin on your neck to stretch our neck as we lean up and back. Pull the corners of your mouth up and look up with your eyes. And release it back to center. We're going to turn our head to the right, lift our head up, and then let it fall back. Once again, pulling the corner of our mouth up and looking up with our eyes. And coming on back to center, turn our head over to the left, lift our head up, our eyes, big smile, lean back. Pull down with your hands on your chest. And coming on back to center, we're gonna release and swing those legs around, coming on down to our back sides. So using our core to come on down. Let's play with some sit-ups. So knees bent, gently taking some crunches here. Hands gently relaxed behind your head. Feel into all those feelings in your core. Squeeze the bliss. And then coming on to our back side. Let's cross our right knee over the left. Squeeze those knees in. Make some circles with our ankle. One direction and then the other direction. And then we'll take this right toes, cross it behind the left ankle, and then we'll just scooch our hips over to the right and drop our knees to the left, extending our right arm and shoulder up and back. And breathing our way back to center, hug those knees in. And then let's cross our right knee over the left, or excuse me, left knee over the right. And make some circles with our ankles here. one direction, then the other direction. Wiggle our toes. And then let's cross and tuck those left toes underneath the right shin as we scooch our hips to the left, drop our knees over to the right, and extend that left shoulder up and back, taking a deep twist. And breathing our way back to center, hugging it in. So now we're getting ready for our final resting pose, super friends. So if there's anything else that you require before we go down into our final shavasana, if you want to cover yourself up or cover your face or do a headstand or text all of your friends or anything else that you need, drink some water. We're gonna be making our way now onto our back side, and just let the head, neck, and spine be in a straight line, and arms and legs fall open and away from our bodies. We're gonna just take our gaze, look in and up at that third eye, and then let it just melt down into the silence. Let your eyes be closed, let your body be relaxed, let your face be relaxed. Your neck, your shoulders, your torso, your arms, your fingers, just let everything soften, relax. Let your hips relax, your glutes, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your feet, your ankles, your soles. Let your whole body just melt into this moment. And we're going to pass into the silence, observing the sounds beyond the sounds. And we will be back soon for our Galactivation. Breathing so deeply into our bodies, fill up with that love of dog. Joy and bliss wash over everybody, spiritual blessings of love, cascading from the heavens, from the highest dimensions, from that super conscious state, opening our mind to receive this vibration into our innermost place, to the depths of our fingers, to the ends of our toes, to the edges of the universe inside. Recalibrate, reform, retune, and we grow into oneness with the universal mind as we relax and receive, integrate, and just be in the oneness with this moment in time. All is well, all is peace, all is love, all is ease, all is grace, all the stars are aligned. Thank you so much for being here today as we slowly come back into our body, scanning that place from our head to our toes, fill up with light as our energy grows. We are yoked in our yoga, in union with divine. Our breath starts to flow, awakening inside, growing like a serpent crawling up our spine, as above, so below, so it is inside. We are connected to the universe. We are one with the galaxy. All is love, all is well, all is divinity. Encasing us with happiness and filling us up with joy. This is the first moment of the rest of our lives to enjoy. So breathing in now, wiggle our fingers and toes, stretch and yawn, and begin to grow. And then deepening our breath as we come back to life and squeezing our knees into our chest at this time. And slowly, when we're ready, taking our time, ever so slowly rolling onto our sides, sitting as a fetus, baby brand new, and whenever you're ready, coming back up to seated when you are ready to. Roll the shoulders up, back down, gazing in that inner mind's eye, listening to the silence that's within you as well. Connect to the expanse of the sky. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much, super friends. Peaceful, relaxed, and still. Notice the difference, what's changed in you, what your divine self has to reveal. Heart puffs growing from our heart's side out, enveloping our bodies with a soundless sound. An energy we radiate, Ohas, Ojas, Tejas, to this divine that's in me and the divine that's in you. It's love, it is powerful, it is peace, it is supreme, it is divine. We are super friends, and we are galactic beings. We're gathering our arms now up to the skies, pull the heavens down through the earth inside, honoring this love that here is within us all at this time. Gratitude and thankfulness. Magical words, please say it with I. Namaste. Super friends. Galactivate. Yay. Christar Galactica, Saint Joe Narcata. We are Galactivators, your fairy god fam. You can go to galactivators.com if you'd like some Galactivated gear like we're wearing here. We got clothes, we got leggings, we got singing bowls, music, and art, and books, and all kinds of fun things. So please check it out if you haven't already. And we will be back this evening for some magical musical improv and otherwise with y'all, playing some music on our live streams, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Daylight Savings Time, actually. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes and the shares and our subscribers. And then I invite you, just give yourself a hug or give your friend a hug. Share some love around the world, wherever you are, my beautiful, genius, brilliant stars. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for the likes and the love and the gifts. Mwah. We are your fairy god fam. So happy that you all exist. And we will see you tonight on our live stream, or we'll see you tomorrow on our Galactivated yoga on the beach.
Much love,
Thank
y'all.
you, everyone. Have the best day ever.
Bye.
Stay lit.